Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. Today's video is going to be what's in my hospital bag video. I'm currently 38 weeks and 1 day, so I'm getting this video out a little later than I expected. My bag has honestly been packed for 2 weeks now. It's open because I had to use the makeup in my toiletry bag. Let me say first, if you hear a little kid, that's because my daughter is sitting right there. Hi! She won't leave me alone. So anyways, I'm going to be doing what's in my hospital bag and then also what's in baby's hospital bag. Now this is for baby number 2, so I kind of have an idea of what I want to bring and the amount of stuff that I want to bring. And this is the part that I wanted to mention. I'm taking a very minimalistic approach to my hospital bag. I'm being very minimalistic to what I'm bringing for myself and also what I'm bringing for baby. I know there are so many videos, so many amazing videos out there on YouTube of like what mamas are bringing to the hospital. It's kind of a lot of stuff, and baby's got kind of a lot of stuff. I wouldn't say it's excessive because, you know, maybe they think it's all important. Maybe it is all important. Maybe they did end up using all of it. So like, I'm not judging any of them for the amount of stuff that they chose because I love watching those videos. I got inspiration from those videos. But me personally, I tend to overpack every time I go somewhere. And I'm really trying to cut back, not overpack so much. I'm really trying to tone it down because I literally overpack for everything. And so I know for a fact I will only be in the hospital for about 24 hours. I mean, obviously, as long as I have like a normal birth, no emergency C-section. I did not prepare for a C-section, so if I do end up having one and I have to stay a little longer, then that's fine. I'll survive with the stuff that I have. But I really only packed my bag for a 24-hour stay, so I didn't go overboard. I probably underpacked, if I'm being honest, but that's totally fine. It's not that big of a deal to me. Anyways, you guys will see that I did not pack a lot. And I did that intentionally because I did not want to carry a lot of stuff because I do still have like pillows and stuff that I am going to bring. So I didn't want to bring a whole buttload of bags that were super heavy because my partner is going to be the one who ends up carrying them in and out of the hospital. So I didn't want to bring a lot of stuff. And I did that intentionally. And there's probably some things that I'm missing, but that's fine. I will start with my stuff because it's kind of got the most in it, and then I'll move on to baby stuff. So in my suitcase, I've got my stuff and PJ's stuff in here. So this time around, I'm bringing a carry-on suitcase because I remember the first time I had a duffel bag, and I love that bag. I still have it. But what I did notice was that when we were leaving the hospital, we ended up having a lot more bags because we had my duffel bag. I think PJ brought his own bag, and then I think we had the diaper bag, which wasn't a backpack. It was like the traditional diaper bag. And then we had, of course, her car seat that we had to carry and everything. So we're gonna go ahead and start with this first pocket here. In this first pocket, I just have 2 little travel loofahs that I'm gonna throw away as soon as we use them in the hospital. I'm not bringing these back home. One for me, one for PJ, that's it. And then I have a super long charger. This is a 10-foot charger. I'm only bringing one because I also have a 6-foot charger that I currently use on the side of my bed. So whenever I do go into labor, my water breaks, I'm just gonna grab that and put it in here, so that way we've got both a 10-foot charger and a 6-foot charger, so that way we both have access to charging our phone, because I don't know where the outlet is where PJ's gonna be sitting, but I know mine is gonna be behind my hospital bed. And I saw that some people were bringing like extension cords. Personally, I didn't think that was necessary. Just a long charger is really all that you need, in my opinion. Now we're gonna open my suitcase, and I know you guys can't really see it. I can't really get a good angle from here. I don't know how to do that. But in this pocket here is my shoes. So I've got my shower shoes. If I'm being completely honest, with my first pregnancy, I don't remember 100% if I actually used shower shoes or if I just went in barefoot, which I know that sounds disgusting, but kind of when you're out of it and you're like just getting over medication and everything like that, you kind of just don't realize certain things. So like I don't remember if I used shower shoes, but I don't think I did, which is gross, which is why this time around I'm definitely going to be thinking about it. And then I have my slippers, which I think they're going to be, I think these might be a little slippery for the hospital floor, not even going to lie, which is going to suck because if they are, then I won't be able to wear them, which ended up happening with my first pregnancy. And they were a little too slippery for the hospital floor, so I couldn't wear them the whole time that I was there.
Okay.
I'm okay, thank you. Thank you. So I couldn't wear them the whole time that I was there. Oh, thank you.
You're welcome.
But I'm hoping this time around that these are not too slippery. The next thing that I'll show is the stuff that's not in packing cubes. So I'll start with pillowcases. I packed 2 pillowcases because I don't intend on bringing my own pillows from home to the hospital. Just because, personal opinion, I don't want to bring pillows that I sleep with on a daily basis to the hospital. That just seems gross to me. And I was perfectly fine with the hospital pillows. Are they the most comfy? Absolutely not. Are they going to make you feel at home? Absolutely not. If you want to bring your own pillows from home, go ahead and do so. I just don't want to bring them. That's really all. I just don't want to bring my own pillows, so I'm okay with using the hospital pillows. I had everything packed in packing cubes because it just is way more organized that way. And that way I can just pull out all my stuff in one little baggie and look through it, because I remember when I had that duffel bag, I didn't really know what packing cubes were. I didn't look into the whole like organized packing or anything. So all of my clothes, my toiletries, little things, hair ties and stuff like that were just all dumped into the bag. There was no organization to it. And so it kind of just like mixed up everywhere and wasn't a good time when I was looking for stuff in my hospital bag. So anyways, moving on. The next thing that I packed is 2 towels, one for me and one for PJ, because I just remember the towels the hospital the first time are very thin. And I don't know, I just don't, I know they will offer me towels, but I just don't think that I want to use them this time around. So I do want to use towels from home. So I have that packed, and I do recommend that if you are packing your hospital bag right now, I recommend you bring towels from home too, because they're just so much more fluffier than hospital towels. Moving on to my stuff, I've got it all packed in this little packing cube. I took a very minimalist approach to packing my stuff because I just didn't want to overpack. In my packing cube, I've got 3 Depends. I never use them. I did not use them my first time. I only use the hospital mesh underwear. And let me tell you, every hospital is different, for one. So every hospital's mesh underwear is going to feel different. My hospital's mesh underwear, I mean, it did look like the basic like mesh underwear, but the padding that went inside the mesh underwear that I would actually sit on top of was absolutely uncomfortable. It was a puppy pad, mind you. It was a small size puppy pad that basically opened up, and they would fold it to where the padding part was visible. So that was the part where your vagina would sit on. And then you would do like the witch hazel pads, the dermaplast and whatever. Like, it was the most uncomfortable thing. Luckily, I don't remember bleeding heavily for too long, but those pads were absolutely awful. I hated sitting on them, and I did get a 1st-degree tear, so I did have some stitches. It was definitely uncomfortable, and I definitely do not want to go through that. Probably once they get me into the room that I'll be staying for the night, obviously they'll put me in those mesh underwear, but then once I'm ready to actually get out of bed and take my first shower after giving birth, I'm gonna put these bad boys on, because I do not want to wear those mesh underwear puppy dog pads ever again. It was so uncomfortable. The next thing that I have packed is this hospital gown. So it buttons basically in all the same places as the actual hospital gown buttons. So you've got the buttons here in the front that they have access to your boobies. And then it's got buttons all down the back, which is really cool because I didn't look into this when I was pregnant the first time. If I'm going to be honest, I didn't do any research the first time I was pregnant. Not a single thing of research. And I wish I had, because I would have learned so much about just labor and delivery. I did watch a lot of like what's in my hospital bag videos, but keep in mind I was 20 years old the first time that I got pregnant, and I didn't make a lot of money, so it wasn't like I could splurge on certain things. And like, not to say I make a lot of money now, but a hospital gown thing was definitely something that I didn't think about. Then the next thing I have is a t-shirt, a really comfy t-shirt. It's really loose and it's got a really deep V. And then I have a pair of leggings, and then I brought another shirt. So I brought a total of 2 shirts just to see what I wanted to wear. It's just pink, same really deep V-neck, so it's really easy to slip down for breastfeeding. And then I brought a t-shirt dress. So I was thinking I could either go home in this dress or leggings and one of the 2 t-shirts, whichever one feels comfortable. Next thing I packed in my packing cubes is 2 pairs of socks. I couldn't find the socks with the grips on the bottom, so I may not be able to wear these socks. Honestly, I'll probably wear one of them going home. I might not be able to wear them for my actual stay in the hospital because of the fact that they are slippery. If anything, I know they will provide me with their little hospital grippy socks, because they did the first time. And the last thing that I have packed in my packing cube are 2 bras and underwear. Let me get everything packed back up here. That's basically everything. I just kind of kept it, I kind of tried to keep it really, really simple. And then the last thing that's going to be in this bag here is my toiletries. And this has both all of my stuff and the stuff that PJ is going to use too. So starting with the front, I'm trying to keep it like super neat and organized. But starting with the front here, we've got, and I'm not taking everything out, but we've got makeup brushes, because I do intend on doing my makeup at the hospital. Say what you want to say, but I do intend on doing my makeup. Then I've got chapstick. Everybody tells you to bring chapstick when you go into labor. And if I'm going to be honest, I don't remember needing it, but I do remember bringing it because people told me to bring it. And then I've got my makeup remover, because if I end up going to the hospital with makeup on my face, when I take a shower, I want to be able to remove my makeup and like clean my face properly. I have Tylenol for PJ. Then we've got his soap, my shampoo, and my soap, because we don't use the same soap. And then I have a deodorant. As for the back, this is where kind of everything else is. I've got my makeup on top, and then the actual toiletries on the bottom. So in this top half with my makeup, I try to keep it really simple. It looks like a lot more makeup than what it actually is. It's literally the bare minimum of makeup. I just have a contour palette that's got the large mirror and then bronzing shades, and then I use these 2 shades as like my setting powder because I don't have setting powder. Then I've got eyeshadow, blush, lip gloss options, like tinted lip gloss options in case I want that, mascara, eyebrows, concealer, and foundation. So I think that's the bare minimum of makeup. I didn't bring a whole lot of stuff. It's just, it looks like a lot because the palettes that I chose to bring are kind of larger palettes, but they're really nothing crazy. In the toiletries, I've got toothbrushes for both me and PJ. These are brand new toothbrushes, never been used. We're gonna use them one time and we're gonna throw them away. And I've got a travel size lotion for myself, body spray, deodorant for myself. And I've got antibacterial wipes, and then I've got makeup remover wipes here. I've got a couple hair ties in here, face washes, a conditioner, and a travel size nipple cream, because I think they give me a sample size of nipple cream in the hospital because they are going to make me breastfeed, which I do prefer, but I don't remember, so I brought one in case they didn't. Then I brought some makeup remover pads, and then I've got a mouthwash and toothpaste. I personally think this is kind of all the essentials. Then moving on to baby's hospital bag. I love this. This is the diaper bag that we'll be using forever. And it's super cute. I did not have a diaper bag like this with my first pregnancy, so I'm really excited. I got it as a gift for my baby shower. It's got all these different like pockets and stuff for whatever. So I'm not gonna like show everything about the bag, but just to go over what I do have in the bag to bring to the hospital. I've got a mask. Now that I'm talking out loud, PJ's just gonna have to remember to bring his own mask. But anyways, inside the bag, I have baby's tiny little packing cube. Oh my God. I literally went with the bare to the bone minimum for this boy, bringing it to the hospital, because I seriously I did not want to overpack, because I'm going to the same hospital. I should have mentioned this earlier, but I'm going to the same hospital that I went to for my first pregnancy. So I already have an idea of what they will be providing me with. But anyways, I'm going to start with this packing cube because it's so tiny. I only brought him 3 outfits, because one thing I definitely remember with Julie is when she was born, we did not change her into like regular outfits until she was going home. So like we literally kept her in just a diaper and a swaddle blanket our entire stay there, and then when we were ready to go home, we put her in her going home outfit. So this time around, I might want to change him into like a sleep outfit when we get to the room that we're going to be sleeping in for the night, but I don't know yet. So there's a possibility that he may just be in a diaper and a swaddle blanket the whole night, and that's totally fine. Because I brought this outfit, and this is a newborn. The next outfit I brought is super cute, and it looks so tiny. Oh my God. So I brought just this basic gray onesie and these cute little khaki pants. So it'll go like this. Like, can you just imagine that? Just the cuteness. And then this cute little hat with the ears. Oh my God. And then the third outfit that I brought is super freaking cute. They're all super freaking cute. So I just got a basic gray little hat for his little baby head, and then a long sleeve onesie. I brought a long sleeve onesie in case it's chilly the day that we go in, because it is March. I do live in Florida, so right now it's hot, but today was kind of windy and chilly. So like, if we have another day like today, I would put him in a long sleeve onesie. Yeah, anyway, so it's this cute little dinosaur long sleeve onesie with the matching freaking pants. Like, that's the back, and it's got like the little tail, and it's just so cute. So I'm excited for that, but I think I will go ahead and add a 0 to 3 outfit in here just in case. And then I've got a basic pair of white mittens, gray socks, white socks, and then I brought a bib just in case. That is it for baby boy. I'm not bringing, as you saw, I'm not bringing any like butt creams or baby lotions or anything. But anyways, the next couple things I brought was this swaddle blanket, because I will most likely use this because this is a pretty large blanket. It opens up fairly large. I will use this for as a car seat cover, because I don't have like an actual car seat cover. I kind of think those things are pointless. And then I brought a soft blanket because I will probably lay him on this blanket and take a picture of him. And then the last thing that I packed inside the bag was this file keeper. Something that I definitely remember with my first pregnancy and my first hospital stay was that I didn't bring anything to keep the hospital paperwork organized. So when I was discharged and I went home the next day, and then I had to start doing like all the insurance stuff and the doctor, making doctor's appointments and everything like that for my baby, I was just really unorganized. I felt like I couldn't find any of the paperwork that I needed, like her birth certificate, the one where they do like the footprints. I felt like I couldn't find that right away. So it was just like I was really disorganized with it, and this time it's going to be different. I'm going to intentionally make sure that the papers they provide me with are organized. And then the last thing in this bag is just a sample size of the wet wipes, because the fact that they're going to be providing me with wipes in the hospital, I am not bringing like a whole brand new pack of wipes in the diaper bag, because we're just going from the hospital back to the house. It's a 30-minute drive. If we have to stop along the road because he either needs to eat or he had an accident in his car seat, it's really not a big deal. Like, the drive home is so quick. It doesn't even feel like 30 minutes. So it's just really easy to pull over, take care of what needs to be taken care of, and then get going again. So I feel like it took forever to go through all of that, even though it honestly wasn't a lot. There's still a couple things that I'm going to be grabbing as I leave, like the boppy pillow I'm bringing to the hospital. If I forget anything, then it's totally fine. Again, I'm only intending on staying at the hospital for 24 hours, so it's not a big deal if I forget something, because I'll be going home shortly anyways. And yeah, so for the final time, I really tried to do the minimalist approach to this. I did not want to bring a lot of stuff. I didn't want to have PJ carry a lot of stuff, because he is going to be the one carrying absolutely everything in and out of the hospital. So I wanted to make it a little bit easier on him, because that is a lot of stuff. And like, I didn't want to be looked at like we were crazy, like we were moving into the hospital or something, you know? So I tried to keep it really, really downplayed, and I am probably forgetting stuff, like I kept saying, but it is what it is. We won't be there for too long. We'll be bringing. So thank you so much for watching, and I will see you in my next video.